Act 4, Scene 1. Prospero, Ferdinand, and Miranda are here. Now, Prospero says to Ferdinand, "If I have too austerely punished you, your compensation makes amends, for I have given you here a third of mine own life, or that for which I live. So I am sorry, I ask for your forgiveness that I have been really quite austere, quite very strict with you in my punishment of for you, and the compensation I will give you on that behalf is something that will make amends completely, that will make you forget whatever I have done to you so harshly. And for that, I am giving you my daughter as a compensation, who makes up the third of my entire life. So she is everything for what I am living for. So, who once again I tender to thy hand. So, once again I am putting her into your hands, into your care. All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast strangely stood the test. So, all thy vexations, all the anger, irritation, trouble that I have bestowed upon you were just tests. I was subjecting you to tests of love, and your love has passed with flying colors and had strangely stood the test. I did not know that you would perform so extraordinarily well. Here afore heaven I ratify this my rich gift. So here before gods and heavens I swear that I am promising you that I will give you this precious gift of mine, that is my daughter. O Ferdinand, do not smile at me that I boast of her, and because don't laugh at me that I'm saying that she is so precious, so precious. She really is precious for me, and don't laugh that I am boasting or exaggerating her in praises, but she is whatever I say, or even more than that. For thou shalt find she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind her. So, all the praises that I have ever made for her, you will discover soon, or gradually, or eventually, that she exceeds all the praise. She will leave everything behind. Ferdinand, I do believe it against an oracle. So I do believe you that she surely shall surpass all the praises of human mankind that can be expressed in words. She will outdo all of them, because and oracle is like it is a human who received and communicated messages from the gods. So he says that even if an oracle says that goes against her, I still would believe that I am that Miranda is the greatest. I do believe it against an oracle. So even an oracle says, still I would believe in Miranda and that she is praiseworthy. Now, Prospero, then as my gift and thine own acquisition worthily purchased, take my daughter. So take my daughter as a well earned reward, as you have acquired it, being worthy of what you have gone through so far. But if thou dost break her virgin not before all sanctimonious ceremonies, may with full and holy rite be ministered. But if you take her virgin, and then if you no so let us complete this one, that but if thou dost break her virgin not before all the sanctimonious ceremonies may with full and holy rite be ministered, no sweet aspersion shall the heavens let fall to make this contract grow, but barren hate, sour-eyed disdain, and discord shall bestrew the union of your bed with weeds so loathly that you shall hate it both. Therefore take heed, as Hymen's lamps shall light you. So, Hymen was the ancient Greek god of marriage. So he says that take care of her sanctity, let her remain pious, and continue with your sacred relationship between you two till ceremoniously I marry you off. Because if you break any sort of vow right now that you are making in front of me, and you don't remain chaste or go against the holy norms, then even the gods shall curse your marriage. So let not that happen. If you want to flourish together, then take care of yourselves and take care of your piety. Ferdinand, as I hope for quiet days, fair issue, and long life with such love as 'tis now, the murkiest den, the most opportune place, the strongest suggestion. Our worser genius shall never melt mine honor into lust to take away the edge of that day's celebration, when I shall think or Phoebus's seeds are foundered, or night kept chained below. So Phoebus is a name for the ancient Greek god Apollo when he was associated with the sun. So he says that definitely I shall protect our pious relationship and keep it holy and maintain the sanctity of the relationship right now, because I really wish to enjoy quiet days, quiet, calm, peaceful days, beautiful children, and a long life with the love of my life, that is Miranda. And therefore I shall not go against any and fall prey to any sort of temptation to break or to earn the curse of the heavens or the gods. And I shall remain protective about her, and such that after marriage, the first day of our marriage, I shall forget, in so much of excitement that I have finally won her, that I shall forget even about the sun and the moon, whether the sun has stopped or set in the sky, or the night has been taken away, or whatever. I shall forget everything on earth the day that I receive her finally. So Prospero fairly spoke. Sit then and talk with her. She is thine now, thine own. What, Ariel? My industrious servant, Ariel? So well said, fairly spoken. And so sit here, and she is all yours. And he calls Ariel and goes away. Then, what would my potent master? Here I am. So, why are you calling me my master, my gracious master, my mighty master, my highness, whatever? Now, Prospero, thou and thy meaner fellows your last service did worthily perform, and I must use you in such another trick. Go bring the rabble over whom I give the power here to this place. Incite them to quick motion, for I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art. It is my promise, and they expect it from me. So thou and thy meaner fellows, you and your lesser friends, yeah, and the subordinates of you have performed it pretty well till now. The last task that I had entrusted you with, and now go. Bring the whole group. Bring the whole group quickly, and I give you full control over them. Whatever you want to do with them, do it, and make sure they come quickly. Quickly bring them, because I have asked these two to wait for some time, and so they are waiting. So don't keep them waiting for long. Ariel, presently, so right now, immediately, do you want that? So he says yes, with a twink. So just with a twinkling of an eye, with a wink of an eye, just get it done. Ariel, before you can say come and go and breathe twice and cry so, I each one tripping on his toe, will be here with mop and mow. Do you love me, master? No? So he says that, so he's just saying it in rhyming terms, that before you can even utter the word come and go, before all these things, it will be just done in the blink of an eye, and it will be done. So don't you love me for that? Don't you love me how I swiftly obey all your orders? So I'll go right now and bring back them and leaping on their toes. So on their toes I'll bring them. So fast. Prospero. Dearly, my delicate Ariel, do not approach till thou dost hear me call. So okay, go and then don't come until you hear me call for you. So he says, well, I conceive, so I understand. So Ariel goes, now Prospero to Ferdinand, look, thou be true. Do not give dalliance too much the rein. The strongest oaths are straw to the fire in the blood. Be more abstemious, or else good night your vow. So be mindful that you stay true to your promise to remain chaste before marriage, and don't let your temptations overpower you. For even the strongest promises can get burned just in a moment, and such is lust, such is human mind, so fickle and so vulnerable to temptations that promises can be easily broken. So take care of the promise that you have made to me and be more disciplined. So, or else you can say goodbye to your vow, goodbye to you the marriage that you are having in your mind, the aim, the marriage that you have imagined. So you can say farewell to that. Ferdinand, I warrant you, sir. So I promise you, I swear you that it will not be broken. The promise that I have made, it will not be broken. The white cold virgin snow upon my heart abates the ardor of my liver. So in Shakespearean days, liver was supposed to be a strong organ and which was in charge of all the strong emotions. It was the seat of all the strong emotions. And therefore he says, I will hold back all my temptations in my liver and I shall keep your promise. Well, now come, my Ariel, bring a corollary rather than want a spirit. Appear and pertly, no tongue, all eyes be silent. So he says, come, come, Ariel, come now. It's better to bring one of your helpers with you, and come quickly, and others completely be quiet, silent. Iris. Ceres, most bounteous lady, thy rich lees of wheat, rye, barley, vetches, oats, and peas, thy turfy mountains, where live nibbling sheep, and flat meads thatched with stover them to keep. So again, they talk in rhyming terms. So Ceres was the ancient Roman goddess of farming and the land, and Juno was the ancient Roman queen of the gods. So he says, Ceres, I am the messenger that carries the rainbow for Juno, the queen of the sky. She commands you all, to leave behind your rich farmlands of no matter what you're growing in that, for the sheep to graze on it, for the meadows to be open for them, with the hay for the sheep to eat in winter. Thy banks with pioned and twilled brims, which spongy Ariel at thy behest betrims, to make cold nymphs chaste crowns, and thy broom groves. So he says the river banks are covered in vines and the branches that April on your orders, so that bloom on your orders covers with flowers, are full of flowers and blooms, means blossoms, and for virginal nymphs to use it to make crowns. Your yellow flowered groves, whose shadow the dismissed bachelor loves, being last lorn, thy pole clipped vineyard, and thy sea marge sterile and rock hard, where thou thyself dost err, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch and messenger am I, bids thee leave these, and with their sovereign grace, here on this grass plot, in this very place, to come and sport. Her peacocks fly amain. So he says, leave all those flowered groves and everything and come here, where the rejected people, where the men who are rejected, or where the lovers who are rejected come here. And your pruned vineyards, means properly trimmed vineyards, and full of fruits, your rocky seashores where you yourself fly, leave all those places and come and meet Queen on this grassy spot, here itself, right now. And the peacocks that draw her chariot approach at full speed. So Juno descends from above the stage and stops in mid-air. Then Iris approached Ritsiris her to entertain. Come, Ritsiris, and come. Cyrus, hail many colored messenger that never dost disobey the wife of Jupiter, who with thy saffron wings upon my flowers diffusest honey drops, refreshing showers. So hail means welcome, welcome, hello, and the many colored messenger who never disobeys Juno, the wife of Jupiter. With your golden wings, you scatter dewdrops on the earth, those refreshing showers on my flowers do. And with each end of thy blue bow dost crown my bosky acres and my unshrubbed down. So you crown my woodlands, my fields with each end of your rainbow, and making unshrub down rich scarf to my proud earth. So like a beautiful scarf, like a gorgeous scarf, like a marvelous scarf, you cover my delighted earth, my proud earth. Why hath thy queen summoned me hither to this short grassed green? So there are so many other beautiful places. Why did your queen summon me here to this very place? Iris, a contract of true love to celebrate, and some donation freely to estate on the blessed lovers. So there is the union of true lovers here right now, and I want to, and you should be blessing them abundantly. Ceres, tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do not attend the queen. So, do now attend the queen. So, tell me, heavenly rainbow, do you know if either Venus or her son Cupid are with the queen? So, Venus was the ancient Roman goddess of love, and her son Cupid, the ancient Roman god of love. Since they did pilot the means that dusky this my daughter got, her and her blind boy's scandaled company I have forsworn. So, Dis or Pluto was the ancient Roman god of the underworld who was married to Proserpina or Persephone. In Greek, she is called Persephone. Now, ever since the two of them had plotted a way for Dis to steal from me my daughter Proserpina, I've sworn never to go near Venus or her blind son again. Iris, of her society be not afraid. I met her deity cutting the clouds towards Paphos and her son, dove drawn with her. Here thought they too have done some wanton charm upon this man and maid, whose vows are not on her whose vows are that no bed right shall be paid, till Hymen's torch be lighted, but in vain. Don't be afraid that you'll have to see her. I met Venus as she was flying with her son in a carriage, so she is not there, which was pulled by doves through the sky towards her home on the island of Paphos. And they had been planning to put a magic spell upon this man and woman. The spell would have made them break their vow that they would not sleep together until Hymen's torch was lit on their wedding day. Mars's hot minion is returned again. So Venus, that lustful wife of Mars, has returned home again. Her waspish headed son has broken his arrows, and her hot headed, short tempered son Cupid has broken all his arrows. Swears he will shoot no more, but play with sparrows and be a boy right out. So he will just behave like a mortal, an ordinary boy. He is angry that all his arrows are broken, and he swears that he is not going to make anybody fall in love again, and he'll play with sparrows instead. Ceres, highest queen of state, great Juno comes. I know her by her gait. So the most powerful queen is here, great Juno is here. I know by the sound of her walk that she is here. Juno descends now. So Juno has stopped in the midair, now she is descending more. Juno, how does my bounteous sister? So, how is my generous sister? Go with me to bless this twain, that they may prosperous be and honored in their issue. So may they have a successful love life, and may they have wonderful, may they have been blessed with wonderful children. And they continue to sing. Juno, honor, riches, marriage, blessing, long continuance, and increasing. Hourly joys be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings on you. So, with all these things, they bless them. Bless the two. They bless this couple. That is honor, riches, wealth, marriage. That means a successful marriage ceremony and not unrequited love, and lots of more blessings for a long life and ever increasing love and prosperity. Constant joy be always with you, and Juno is blessing you with all this. Series. Earth's increase, foison plenty, barns and garner never empty, vines and clustering bunches growing, plants with goodly burden bowing. So they are blessing them with the blessings of earth, plentiful harvests, and abundantly blooming harvests, and always their barns and silos may be full with grains, vines full of clustered grapes. So full should they be with food, with prosperity, plants bending under the weight of their own fruit. Spring come to you at the farthest in the very end of harvest. So springs come and last eternally through you. So may come and remain there for long and long, and right after the end of autumn's harvest. So may it come quick and may it last long. And because spring is the prosperous season. Now scarcity and want shall shun you, shall never touch you. Scarcity and want means desire of having something. So you don't need to desire, you shall always have everything in abundance. Ceres blessing so is on you. So with all this, Ceres is blessing you. So Ceres and Juno bless them with these things. Ferdinand, this is a most majestic vision and harmonious charmingly. May I be bold to think these spirits? So this show is an incredible illusion. So he says Ferdinand and Miranda are witnessing this in front of them, and they say this is such an incredible illusion, such an incredible vision. I just can't trust my eyes with such enchanting music. Am I right to think that these are spirits that we are watching? Prosperous spirits, which by my mine art I have from their confines called to enact my present fancies. So through magic I have made these spirits perform what I wanted them to perform, and I've called out them from their dwellings. So I from their confines. So I have the mastery over them. I supervise them. I own them. That he wanted to show. Now, then Ferdinand, let me live here ever. So rare a wonderful father and a wife makes this place paradise. So this is just a paradise. I want to remain here. I want to stay here forever, reside here forever. Juno and Ceres whisper, they then send Iris out to do a task. Prospero, sweet now, silence. Juno and Ceres whisper seriously, there's coming else to do. Hush and be mute, or else our spell is marred. So he says, don't talk, or the magic spell shall not work, and just see what they are going to do next. Iris, you nymphs called naiads of the winding brooks, with your with your sedged crowns and ever harmless looks. Leave your crisp channels and on this green land answer your summons. Juno does command. So you spirits called naiads who live in the wandering streams, with your crowns of grass and always forever innocent looks of yours, leave your cool streams and obey Juno right now. Come up on this grassy field, Juno orders you. Come, temperate nymphs, and help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late. So don't be late. Come, we have something to do with these true lovers, And come, chaste nymphs, come, honorable nymphs, come. Iris, you sunburnt sicklemen of August weary, come hither from the furrow and be merry. Make holiday. You rye straw the hats put on, and these fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing. So now, you sunburned farmers, you scorched farmers, come here. You're so tired from your work, you're so exhausted that you're working in August that I want you to come here and take some rest, some holiday, and come here from your rows of planting and have fun. Celebrate right now. Put on your hats and dance with these nymphs. Then several farmers entered dressed appropriately and they joined the nymphs in a graceful dance. At the end of the dance, Prospero suddenly is startled and speaks. Prospero, I had forgot that foul conspiracy of the beast Caliban and his confederates against my life. The minute of their plot is almost come. Well done, avoid no more. So he says, I almost forgot about Caliban's evil conspiracy. So he is with those two foolish people and he companions, and they are plotting to kill me. So the time has come, otherwise it will be late. So stop it here and we shall go.